And we continue to follow that breaking news story for you this evening. I'm Andrea Moorhead along with John Stair. Again, a Lawrence Township school bus crash took place in Indianapolis at Amy Beverland Elementary School at Oak Landon and Fox Road.
Yeah, we do know that one person has died as a result of that accident. Several people have been injured. Some of them are children. Eyewitness News reporter Rich Van Wyk has been on the scene now, and we go back to him for the very latest from there. Rich?
John, this is still a very big and very busy investigative scene. You can see the police and rescue vehicles across the street from me. School buses finally leaving the Beverly school system here in Lawrence Township. More than a dozen police cars. The accident occurred late this afternoon as buses were lined up and students were preparing to get on their buses and head home. Traffic just barely moving through the area. There you can see many of the parents, or some of the parents, who have come to the school to pick up their children. What the school system did was keep those children in the school district, in the school building, and to get the word out to parents that they needed to come and get them. David McAnally has been one of the reporters up here with us today covering this investigation, in which we had 25 children on the bus, 2 children seriously injured and hospitalized, and 1 fatality. David, what else have you learned in the last few minutes?
Rich, one of the interesting things, you were talking about the parents coming to pick up their kids. Even before the accident, there were parents arriving to pick up their children, of course, and that's when one of them went from being a parent, just picking up her kids, to being a first responder on the scene. Our photographer, Scott Allen, talked to her just a few minutes ago. Here's how she described it.
What did you see?
I was picking up my son, and I saw the bus. It didn't stop. There was a crowd of kids on the sidewalk, and I just saw a lot of commotion, a lot of people run, and I saw the bus wouldn't stop, so I got out of my car and I ran over there, and the bus hit 2 kids.
Where were the kids standing when the bus hit them? Were they on the sidewalk?
They were on the sidewalk, and they hit the principal, and so one of the kids got stuck under the bus, and I was helping the one that wasn't under the bus. And some administrators were trying to get the other kid in the front out of the bus.
So let me get this straight, just to set the scene. You were in your car when it happened?
Right.
Waiting to pick up your child?
Yes.
And the bus was in front of you?
No. Where we park, we're parallel on the complete other side, maybe about 50 meters across.
Okay.
We have to go through a line, and so I was in the line, but just a little ahead of the bus, on the opposite side.
And was the bus traveling at a high rate of speed?
I couldn't see when it hit the curb. It wasn't. No, because it stopped before.
The information that we have, the fatality involved in this case, we have at this point no confirmation as to who that is. Police are not saying, the fire department is not saying at this point. Obviously, there's notification of relatives involved here. Also, the investigation begins. The police say standard operating procedure here. They're doing all of the drug tests, the alcohol tests that will be done in any case. I talked to Sergeant Kendall Adams. He said early in this there was no indication that there was any impairment involved. The witness did say that the bus appeared to be driving erratically, jumping that curb right before impacting those people. We're going to cut over now to my colleague Jenny Runovich. She's been intercepting parents as they've been